So here's the huge trade binder update. Everything that is not currently legal was it base set through Call of Legends, I think. We've got this binder, all of these binders. There's my wonderful boyfriend in the background working on decks.
Hello.
Like, what are we on? Deck number 13, I think?
Show it
Yeah.
off. Show it off.
Oh, hold on. Zoom. Miltank.
That's
Really fun deck. I haven't played it yet, but I plan on having some fun with that. So, anyways, we'll get down to the bear stuff first. Trades only doing for cards on my once list, thecatsmeowth.com. PMs and emails are preferred. Comments don't always let me respond to them. Always willing to sell, so just ask. Most things like a holos are $1, rares 50 cents, rare reverses $1, common uncommons that are reverse are 50 cents. There's a few exceptions, but certainly if you ask about them, I'll just let you know. You know, really playable things like Blastoise and Emboar be a little bit more. What am I talking about? This is all my old stuff. Never mind. Probably most of this stuff is $1 or less. So we've got a Magneton and a Snorlax. Obviously, you can see the Magneton has some significant damage. Any cards that are damaged, if you're interested in, and I pull them and I see the damage, I will let you know about them and give you a discount on them. Yeah, there's non-holo rares, jungle holos, and rares. My system's pretty much the same. I start off, so we got Fossil, start off with the holos, and then we go on to the rares. You can see some first edition stuff. Base set 2. Lots of rares. And since I have so many binders to show, I'm going to try and go kind of fast. So if I don't list all the set names, I guess I better list them for people. Rocket. Do forgive me. Gym Heroes. And then Gym Challenge. Neo Genesis. Let's see. All of these are first edition. Rares. Yeah, this binder's been reduced quite a bit too. Discovery. Revelation. Destiny. Legendary Collection, only one little holo. And I think all my reverses are gone as well. So this would be an example. You know, Dark Blastoise from Legendary Collection, I believe is a little bit more than 50 cents. Same thing with the Mewtwo. But, you know, there's not that many exceptions there. Expedition. Look, these are all rares. Those are rare revs. Oh, sorry. I think all of these are rare revs. Common and uncommon revs. We've got Aquapolis. Same thing, Umbreon. At one point, that thing was like a 20-something dollar card. I don't know what it's going for now, but pretty sure it's still over $1. So there are exceptions like that. Rare revs. Common and uncommon revs. And then we go to Skyridge. I believe Vaporeon's worth a little more. That's the only holo there. Rare revs. Common and uncommon revs. And that is the end of the first binder. 1. On to the Ruby and Sapphire on binder. So there's one little holo hanging out. Rares. Rare revs, common and uncommon revs. Sandstorm. And I know I'm going pretty fast through these, so just feel free to slow the video down if there's something that you actually can't see, you know, because of a glare or something like that. Dragon. Just let me know what time you see the card. When you are sending lists of cards that you want, though, please list the set name. It makes it a lot easier for me to pull them and see what their condition is and what if they're available or not. Listing times is great if you don't know what the set name is, but it is a little more time consuming. Delta Species. Legend Maker. More Legend Maker. Oh, Deoxys. Yeah, so I've got way too many binders full of old stuff, so help me get rid of it. And help fund our trip to Nationals. Ah, I can't turn this last page without the binder flipping off my lap. Alright, so there's Ruby and Sapphire on to Unseen Forces on. Hollows, rares, rare revs, common and uncommon revs. Team Rocket Returns, one of my favorite sets. Love those Dark Pokemon. Hidden Legends. These are all reverses. I know it's hard to tell. They did have an alternate style of reverse where just the picture was slightly holographic. But they are still a type of reverse. Fire Red, Leaf Green. You can kind of see some of the glare from the alternate hollows here. Emerald. And that's it for this binder. On to, I think, Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Oh, any Pokemon binder that you see is up for sale. Yeah, I've got plenty of old binders from school that I can use, so more than willing to sell the Pokemon binders and just put them in normal ones. Some of them are a little beat up, but I can let you know about condition and stuff if you're actually interested in them. This one, for example, is not actually a Pokemon binder. It's just a really old trading card binder. This is Holon Phantoms, by the way. That I just put a bunch of Pokemon stickers on top of when I was like 10.
Sentimental value.
It kind of does have a lot of sentimental value, but if someone really wants it, Crystal Guardians. A lot of the stickers are starting to peel off of it. The binding's starting to go. I mean, really, the shipping part would probably be more than the actual cost of the binder. But yeah, if someone wants part of my childhood, they're more than welcome to it. Sometimes paying the bills is more important. Dragon Frontiers. And in some of these cases where, like, you see I have a ton of things, like a ton of Dragon Frontiers, rares, you know, if you're like doing a really nice bulk buy, I can probably be persuaded to go less than 50 cents per card, you know, something like that. Power Keepers. Usually on bulk buys of like over 50 bucks, I usually give some pretty nice discounts. And we're finishing up the Power Keeper set. Alright, we are over halfway done. This is another really old binder. You see it's got markings and stuff on it, but the binding's starting to go, but it's actually not that bad. These are all alternate foils. These aren't actually part of the set, but I threw them in here just because I thought they were cool. But we are into Diamond and Pearl. Those are hollows as well. So many old cards, I swear. As soon as I feel like I'm getting rid of some, and I do a binder update, it just seems like I didn't make a dent at all. Hopefully you guys can see all of this. This is Secret Wonders. Some nice Venusaurs. I think that Entei is actually a Crystal Shard promo, so that should be in the promo binder, so apologize for that. Typically when I pull things like that, if I notice that they're not a set hollow, I'll say something. I'm not perfect, but I try and get them.
Jeez, Catherine.
I know. I'm totally ripping off my YouTubers by just sending them Crystal Shard hollows rather than the real ones. Great Encounters. And I think Great Encounters finishes up this binder as well. And here's a nice big one. My Majestic Dawn 2 Arceus binder had to be expanded. Although it's already breaking this binding too, so I may have to just break it down into 2 binders. So yeah, starting off with Majestic Dawn. Legends Awakened. Lots of Legends Awakened reverses. Not quite sure how I got them all. Stormfront. Those are all hollows as well. Rare Revs. And the common and uncommon Revs. Platinum. Got tons of Platinum packs for sale as well. So if you actually want to try and pull some of this stuff, just let me know.
And Magnezone promos.
Magnezone promos, Pop 8 packs, just the Magnezone promo boxes. I still have a bunch of those sealed. Rising Rivals. Rares. Rare Revs, and then common and uncommon Revs. Oops, realized part of that's sneaking out of the picture. Supreme Victors. Getting near the end of this binder, my poor left leg is straining under the weight of all these cards. Saying someone, oh, thank you. Oh, that's so much nicer. I have an amazing boyfriend. Just out of nowhere, Arceus. Here comes a helping hand. And the last set, all the reverses from Arceus. I mixed these orders up. There's the rares. And there we go. You know, I'm just going to make this easy. I'll put that aside. And the last binder, you know, there's another one that's available. Heart Gold Soul Silver on. Again, hollows, rares, rare revs, common and uncommon revs, Unleashed, or I always forget which came first, Unleashed or Undaunted.
I'm not sure.
I always mix them up, and I always mix that set symbol up. Every single time.
Unleashed came out first.
Unleashed, so this is Unleashed, and then this is Undaunted.
Then, I don't know. I really have no clue.
Like, that's always one that trips people up.
I do know it's HDSS, Unleashed, Undaunted, Triumphant, Call of Legends.
Yeah, so that was Unleashed. Oh, sorry, we're into Triumphant. That looks like it's a Crystal Shard Hollow, and then these are the normal ones. Yeah, I remember going to so many Triumphant pre-releases, that's why I still have all of these leftovers.
Some of those were mine, actually.
Were yours from Triumphant, or were yours from... was it
Triumphant pre-releases, too.
Yeah. Back in the day, before I really knew you, and you were already giving me cards.
Yep.
Call of Legends. Who knew? Ah, that Rev Patch. You remember that Rev Patch? It was like a $15 card.
15. Try 25.
Alright, well that is everything. That is all my old stuff. Feel free, I think skip to the beginning of the video for pretty much all the rules. And check out my website if you have any questions, or just ask. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned.